So you may be like, how do I even get started? Like, what do I do? And in that case, this demo's for you. So we're on Opportunity Hack GitHub front end. If I scroll down here, the back end code is here. How to sign up for the hackathon, how to RSVP for Arizona is here. But most importantly, if you want to get going, you need to fork this repository. So like number one, most important thing in GitHub is that you click this button at the top, fork. I'm going to fork this into my local, copy the develop branch only, hit create fork. It's going to create a copy for me. So you can see that this is me now. I have a copy of that in my fork. Next thing I'm going to want to do is probably write code. So code spaces is what we have available to do that. If you click create code spaces, it will go ahead and create the code space. I'm actually also, while that's running, I'm going to come down here, and the part where it talks about the quick start is the important part. So right here, it talks about using this doc to set up code spaces. I'm going to open up that Google Doc. And in the Google Doc, really the only thing that you need, you can read through this, it's very similar to what we're talking through. The only thing you need is this. This is the environmental variables that we have set up for you to make this setup a breeze. And hopefully, code spaces is almost done loading here. It's creating a Docker container, it's creating my environment, it's making it so that I don't have to do anything on my local laptop. Like literally everything is now in the cloud. It's using this github.dev link here, and it's using Visual Studio, which is nice. So I get VS Code, which is this, and it's going to load, and it's not going to load with the file that we need. So the only file we actually have to do, new file, wait for that, is one more time, new file, is .env. So we have .env, that's our environmental file. And everything here with the defaults is going to work. Only thing you have to do is npm install or npm I and then hit enter. It's going to look at this package JSON. This is a Node.js app, so it's going to go and try to install all these modules. And it's pretty quick. It's probably 10, 15 seconds. Almost done here. And once it's done, let's switch back to the README. Literally npm install. Then the next step is npm run dev. So let's go back. Should be almost done. Yep, it's done. So npm run dev. Enter. So it's going to run this in dev mode. It's going to pop up and tell me that looks like you want to open this in your browser. Click on that. And now it's running. Any code changes I make will be automatically updated here. So here we go. So I'm running with sample data in our test environment, and I can make any change and it'll be live immediately. So that's how you get the front end set up very quickly. We made a fork. The only thing is now if I want to make changes, right? Let's say I want to make a change. Let's make a change. Everybody's favorite place is the README. So I will add an enter. And what you see after I save is, and it auto saves anyway, is that there's one file. I'm going to give it a message, updated README. So I'm going to commit that. It's going to ask me would I like to stage all my changes and commit them directly. I'm going to click always. Okay, so I committed it. Now I need to sync it. Now I need to actually push that commit into my fork. It's going to ask me if I want to do that. And I say, okay, don't show me again. Okay, code is there in my fork. So if I come over here, this is my fork right at the top. And I refresh, so it says 4 days ago, but if I refresh the page, now it should say 29 seconds ago. So now this fork is updated with my updated README. If I'm working with a team, this whole team could likely just work off of the same fork. Everybody could have their separate forks. It's really up to the team to decide how you all want to do this. But hopefully this gives you an idea. If I really wanted to, if I wanted to put this from my fork into the develop branch in Opportunity Hack, I can click on pull requests. I can click a new pull request. And so it says, I'm coming into this base repository. See this little arrow? It says, I'm coming from the fork, Greg V frontend dev, into this base repository. So clicking create pull request here will move it from my fork. Let's go ahead and do it. Into the main Opportunity Hack frontend dev develop branch. So because I have the ability, I can merge this. And now if you go to the main frontend ohack.dev and we're on develop branch, you should see that 10 seconds ago that pull request is in there. So that's like the full flow of how to get data or how to get your code all the way in here. Hopefully that's helpful. See you soon.